last day of January, January 31st, 2025. You'll have to excuse my coughing. If I was a little bit smarter, I'd be still home with my nebulizer, but I'm here instead for this senior night for Northeastern Clinton. And Danielle Tierney-Menard is hectic. They're looking to get the thing set up. Looks like she's about to talk.
Hey! Over here? Yep. Okay. You can see me, right? A little short, but. Okay, so today is the night that we are doing our senior night. We are going to have a more in-depth senior day on Saturday, February 15th after section. After section, that way they can do their own speeches and have enough time because we only have about 20 or about 15 minutes to do this whole thing before practice. So as you can see, we have 4 seniors this year. We didn't have any last year, so this is kind of a nice big advance, but it also stinks because we're losing 4 people to graduation. We do have one senior from Willsboro that is here. That's Donovan Rolston. We have something for you. So I am Coach Nard for anybody who hasn't seen me or doesn't know me, but for these 4 kids, they've been here since 7th grade, so every family should know me pretty well. We had 1 year off on the team, and I've had them for the rest. First off, we have Lisa. We have Sierra Agony, daughter of Bo and Lacey Agony. Kira McKinnon, daughter of Susan and Brian McKinnon. Son of Kim and Brian. So, in short term, I'm going to really miss these guys. These guys started with me on my first year alone, I should say. And then they were with me through having my child up to now they're graduating. So they are going to be a big loss to the NCCS program this year or for next year. And if anybody, has anybody who wants to move up, that's great. But as you can see, even this year we added 6 new people, so we're doing pretty well. Anybody want to say so thank you all. Enjoy. There for our kids and stuff and everything. There might be some snacks. There's some snacks and stuff over there. I'm sure that's for everybody anyway.
Yeah, plenty of snacks and everything
in the corner back there. They'll start practice in a few minutes. So just hang tight and have fun.
We've got bowlers from throughout the North Country here. It's a regular CVAC bowling night at North Country Bowling Lanes, North Country Lanes here in whatever they're called here in Plattsburgh. Just a little bit north of the brand new Riley Ford building and next to the movie theater. So we got the Cougars here, the Willsboro Warriors. See some Bobcats over that way. I saw Buddha Garrett over there, so I know Beekman Town is here. And so I'm not sure if there's going to be any kind of a formal ceremony here. We'll wait for Mr. Munson's busy at the phone over there. He's making reservations for later tonight. North Bowl Lanes in Plattsburgh. Yeah, I have to admit it was a lot easier for me when we used to have the Bowl Mart and just outside of Rouse's Point. It used to be a lot easier for us, and I'm glad this sport was able to continue because bowling alleys are getting farther apart. Nice that these teams have been able to get their practices in here and do their games and keep this sport alive in the North Country. Looks like it's underway. We had Gavin Ains from Willsboro throwing a ball. We got over here, we got Skylar Agony for the Cougars. For the Cougars over here is Christopher Agony. He gets a strike. We got the extra bowlers over that way. We'll try to get the names in when time allows. Ains gets an open on his first frame. Ms. Agony gets a spare. Next is Connor Bedard. And looks like he missed them all. Ben Garvin gets about half of them. And we're gonna on her second ball here is Macy Musson. She gets a spare for the Warriors. And I'm not sure if they're Warriors anymore. They might have a new name. And there's a spare for Garvin. And the next two bowlers for the Cougars are bowling simultaneously, a strike for the boy and a strike for the girl. The boy should be Liam Hopseeker, and the girl was probably Brooke Misek. Well, it's going to be hectic. Our apologies to the Willsboro people. Just keeping up with the Cougars is going to be a full-time job. So that was Jacob Martin. This is Sabrina Robert. There's a split. Now we're down to HD, Harley Dusso on the lane for the Warriors. And over here it's SP, that's Savannah Patnode for the Cougars. The boy was Jacob Martin, and missing her spare was Robert, I guess. It's very hectic. So I think as we can see what's happening here, we really have to just concentrate on the Cougars, trying to get them all at the same time. There's Martin getting his spare. For the Cougars here, it was Sierra Agony. A spare over that way for Ava Courier. Bowling for the Cougars and McGoldrick. Jacob McGoldrick leaves a 10 pin. And an open here for Sierra Agony. A strike for Emily Courier. 7 pins for Addison Hathaway. McGoldrick missed his spare. I'll thank his mother for getting us the lineups and for letting us know that this was senior night. We haven't been able to get here. Been fighting a upper respiratory infection. Whoops, slip ball, the old slip ball trick. Kira McKinnon misses them all. And starting the new frame is Skylar Agony. And she starts it off with a strike. Oh, standing 10. Or I think that's Chris Agony. McKinnon. A little fella here running on top of my shoes here. I'm in the middle of watching the bowlers, and all of a sudden I got somebody stepping at my feet here. All right, let's go to Connor Bedard. Leaves a 10 pin, a lot of 10 pins left today. And Brooke Misek gets 8 pins. Connor Bedard. And that was Sabrina Robert. I think what I'm going to do is concentrate on the boys for this first game, and then do the girls on the next game. And third game, who knows? Hop seeker, leaves a pin or two. Duso left it open. He left some pins standing. I think it's Hop, Hop seeker. He lets it open. And over here, Sierra Agony. We're doing the boys, so don't get distracted. Donovan Ralston on his first ball in the second frame. Now Jacob Martin. It's 9 pins. So once we start doing the girls in the second game, we'll be able to switch over and see some of the extra bowlers. And nice pick up there by Ralston. Oh, sorry. Now I got Martin going for his spare. McMartin. Mo Martin. It says Mo Martin. I was told it was Jacob Martin. Whatever. He picks up his spare. Initials say JM, so I'm going to go with it. Jacob is his real first name. Now AH, it's Addison Hathaway. And this is Goldrick here, I believe. Oh, we got a double wood here, 2-8. Nice pickup on that spare by Hathaway. Now McGoldrick picks it up nicely. If you come in directly on those, you end up getting the first pin and not necessarily the pin behind it. Now here's Chris Agony. And that was Gavin Ains. Just again, you're gonna have to put up with my coughing. Cougar boys have a basketball game in Peru. Originally was thinking about going to it, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a voice left when I leave here, so I'm not going to that one. Due to this respiratory infection, I missed the Cougar hockey team senior night spare, 10-pin spare for Ains. We got Bedard for the Cougars, but he's giving Ben Garvin a chance to throw. He leaves a couple standing, 1-3, I guess, the only two they left standing. And for the Cougars, Bedard with a strike. We'll get a team score update in a minute or so here. Hop seeker, Upsecker, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. Upsecker, I'm thinking. $115 for the Willsboro team, $156 at the moment for the Cougars. North Pole people very graciously allowed the Cougars families to bring in snacks because it was senior night. They sell food here. I broke down and bought a $3 bottle of water, sitting in my pocket. Do my part to support the facilities. So 1-2-10 left for Harley Dussel. And a very similar leave here for the Cougars. Martin settles for the 9 pins, leaves a 10. Martin going for his spare. And again, he has to settle. Now Ralston. And McGoldrick. That leaves a 10 pin. It was a lot easier at the bowl mark because they had the upper level, so we could look down at the bowlers, not being the same level as they are. We're probably a foot to 18 inches higher than they are right here. But there you had a drop of 4 or 5 feet. McGoldrick picks up his spare. And we got Hathaway for the Warriors. And starting the 4th frame is Ains for Willsboro. Moment 162 to 200, the Cougars lead. There's a 4-7. This is Ben Garvin. Leaves a 7. Agony. That was a strike. Earlier we saw a 10-pin spare, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the first ball. Bedard. Ooh, that's a tricky one. On the Willsboro side, going for his spare is Dussel, I believe. Yep, Dussel. And he misses it. Now Bedard. Look at the individual totals there. Gave it a shot. Ralston. Secker now up for the Cougars. Like a 1-2-4. Tell you one thing, it's nice and warm in here. I got a sweater vest on, and it's nice and toasty. Temperature's about 30 degrees outside. It's supposed to be high of 10 tomorrow. And leaves the one. Oh, we got a bowler here, so I'll get him. That's a strike for Hathaway. So Agony will start the next fifth frame, and Martin sneaks his way through there to pick up a few pins. Oh, strike there for Agony. It's a double, huh? Ains will be up for the Warriors once the Cougars catch up here. Bedard puts it in the gutter. Martin is that tricky spare. Gets 7 for the frame. And the Cougar totals so far. As you can see, Willsboro's hanging in there. Goldrick strikes. Bedard leaves a 10. We were temporarily blocked. Looks like Agony might have struck. Yeah, Agony has a double. 1-3-5 here for. Excuse me, Ains had the strike. This is Garvin. Gavin Ains. Martin for the Cougars. He picks up a strike. Do so. And McGoldrick. So it's most of them left the 4-pin. Well, the Cougars are a few bowlers ahead of Willsboro. They got 309, 254. And Goldrick picks up the spare. Here's Dusso. He missed his spare. One, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. Yes. That's Ains. Ralston up here. Why is he waiting for the guy who's ahead of him to bowl there? Why is he doing that? The lane that's behind should be bowling, not the lane that's ahead. Waiting for a strike. Oh, strike for Ralston. Ben Garvin. Hathaway chatting instead of getting up there. I was here last year. It really frustrated me how casual the bowling has become here. Gets 8 pins. And Ains gets, not sure, a 5 or 6 for the frame. 7, yeah, 7 for the frame. Now that fellow there was standing right alongside of me 30 seconds ago. He knows I got a camera here. There's a spare. And that was Dusso. Now the Cougars are starting off. Agony picks up a strike. And open for, I believe, Dusso. We got Bedard coming up for the Cougars. Not sure if they got a lost ball or what on the 21st, the 2021. Bedard picks up a strike. One, 3, 6 for Ralston. Hop Secker. Looks like a 6, 8, no, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, 6, 9, 10. Ralston going for his spare. Hey, I couldn't have done that. No way in heck I could have done that. There's a spare for Agony. Wasn't Agony, that was Hop Secker, I'm sorry. Hop Secker, let's see. Hathaway finishes the frame for the Willsboro squad. Martin, 2. Leaves 2, the 1-2. Oh, the 2-4, excuse me, left the 2-4. Now here's Agony. Gutter ball. Martin going for his spare. He gets the spare. Bring up McGoldrick. And lane 21, Bedard. Again, the lane that's behind, the other one is deferring to the lane that's ahead. Lane that's behind should step up and bowl and let the ones that's ahead wait. Strike from McGoldrick. .456 to 364. Cougars are able to spread it out. They're only one bowler ahead. And Haynes. Bedard going for his spare. He'll leave 2. Hofstecker. To your right. Now Ains going for his 10-pin spare. And I get about 4 of them, I think. Now Martin. Leaves a 10-pin. Garvin. He's a 1-3, 9-10. Martin going for the 10-pin. Picks it up. And nicely done. Well done. Well done. Nice spare for Garvin. McGoldrick. It's like the 8-pin. It is. I'll do so. It's like a 3-6-10. McGoldrick picks up his spare. And again, we got lane 22 waiting for lane 21. Doesn't matter which team gets in lane 22, they defer to the left. So lane 22 will never catch up with lane 21. Neither team wants to move. Ralston. batter ball from Ames. I don't think Ralston's waiting for his ball. He just he could have bowled before Ames. Now we got Garvin bowling. And again, that lane's a 3-4 bowlers ahead of the one on the right here. Okay, he gets 7 for the frame. What do we got? So you got them catching up with each other here. Now we're going to have Hathaway bowling. And he leaves maybe not sure what that see the 8-10. I'm not sure which. That's the 2-8-10. And he'll leave it. And now, in no particular hurry, is Garvin. He picks up his spare. So the Cougars can get up and start their 8th frame if they are so inclined.
Can't let you go, you're stuck.
1, 2, 4. Reduso. Agony for the Cougars. Strike. Reduso going for his spare. He gets 8 for the frame.
No, she's really done. She has carrots in her.
You get ranges wet.
Bedard for the Cougars. Gets himself a strike. You got Ralston for Willsboro. Gets a couple on his first ball. Hop, seeker. He picks up 8, leaves a 2-5. Hey, we got us a spare right there for Ralston. Now up, Sacker picks it up. Hathaway for the Willsboro team. To your right. Now Martin for the Cougars. Big strikes. How about that? How about that, huh? .591 to 455. Agony starts The ninth strike. McGoldrick finishing up the eighth. Leaving the 10 pin. Viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Said I should be home breathing in my nebulizer instead of here, but we're here. Upper respiratory infection or not, we're here. Bedard, a busy day tomorrow. Goldrick, a American ambassador to the UN, at least Stefanik will be in Plattsburgh, will be there. And in the evening, the Champlain Mowers EMS are having their annual banquet, we'll be there. Ains starting the 9th frame for Willsboro. Bedard going for the spare. Picks it up. Hanging curve. Up secker. You're right. And 7 for the frame. For Garvin. Oh, that was his first ball. Excuse me. 1-2-10. That was his first ball. That was 1-2-10 left. Martin. Three strikes. Garvin. It's 8 for the frame. McGoldrick. McGoldrick strikes. These are 2. Do so. Now starting the 10th frame. Oh, picket fence. 1-2-4-7. And a spare for Duso. Eight pins. Here's his fill ball. Okay, now we can set. There's Ralston. He leaves 1 pin, gets 9 for the frame. Let's see the team scores here. 520, 699, 106. Final for Ains. Here's Garvin. Gets 5 pins. Leaves a 2-4, 5, 7, 8. That was Hathaway. Hathaway over here. Garvin is waiting for him instead of bowling. He's watching him. All right, now Garvin will bowl his 10th frame. Three done. And agony up for the Cougars. Start the Cougars 10th. It's a strike. Not a spare. Oh. Strike for agony. And 9 pins on the field ball for Garvin. So 130 for Garvin. 549. Cougars are at 749. And this is Agony's fill ball. Strike. And a strike or do so. Well, Agony finishes with a nice 223. How about that? 5 in a row to finish. Bedard. He's a 2-4. And 9 pins for Dusso. Garvin with a 130. There's Bedard. Picks up the spare. And Dusso will get 9 for that frame. So Dusso's got a 108. Now Ralston's up for Willsboro. Bedard for his fill ball. Gets 6 for the fill ball. Upsucker. Strike. Let's see, Agony 223, Bedard a 141. And that'll be it for Ralston. Spare there would have been easily into the triple digits. Oh, hanging 10. Now Haynes, or Hathaway, excuse me, Hathaway. Strikes. Well, he'll get 2 fill balls. Hopsacker finishes with a 171. Now we got Martin, followed by McGoldrick. There's Hathaway. He's a 10 pin. Strike for Martin on his fill ball. He's got another fill ball coming. Hathaway misses on his 10 pin, so his first game is over. Gives them a 160, team total of 602. Cougars are at 852. Martin. He gets 7 pins on his last fill ball. Oh, I thought he double struck because I had him confused. Hopsucker, yeah. Well, this is his second fill ball here. That strike was not a fill ball. It was the first ball in his 10th frame. I think it's 10 more. There's 2 fill balls. So let's see. Hopsucker with a 171. Martin with a 188. And the only bowler we got left to finish up is McGoldrick. Girls are already moved into their second game. McGoldrick gets 9. So we'll be moving over here momentarily. Hanging 7. And it's going to spare, so he'll get a fill ball. So 166 plus whatever he gets here. He hits it, it's a 176. Goes at 899 for the Cougars, 602 for the Willsboro team. I'll move over to game 2 for the girls. That was, I believe,
Bowling for the NCCS boys, Christopher Agony with a 223. Great ball.
That was Skylar Agony, I think. No, that wasn't Skylar Agony. Maybe Sierra Agony and Kira McKinnon now. There's the 4-6-10. And that's Savannah Patnode. There. All right, had Bobcat coming over to say hello. There's 6 pins for this Willsboro bowler. Here's 10 pin left for I'm thinking agony. Here's what we got over here. Flat node.
Bowling for the NAC boys, Jade Menard with a 2:05. Bowling for the Beatmantown boys, Christopher Lincourt with a 2:21. Austin Coral with a 2:23.
Just missing.
And Logan Hart with a 2:39. Great ball, everybody.
Strike for Ava Courier. Okay, so that last bowler for the Cougars was McKinnon. Well, now we've got Macy Musson taking a strike for Warriors, or the former Warriors, whatever they are now. I don't know if it says on their shirts here. No, it says Willsboro Bowling. And again, the one on the right is deferring to the one who's ahead on there. This is frame 3, and the one who's still bowling in frame 2 is waiting. Well, I guess there's a reason for it. The pin setter is still waiting to be set, so I can't blame her. My apologies. Nine for the frame. Or Patton. No, that wasn't Patton. No, yeah, that was Patton. No. Yeah, that was Patton. No, now we got Ava Courier, while Emily Courier is waiting for her pins to be reset. I don't know if they've notified the headquarters or not. Had a strike. Oh my gosh, embarrassed. Oh, at the moment it's 120 to 109. But frame 3 is finished and frame 2 is still waiting for the pins setter. Up, now we got looks like it's finally working. All right. All right. So they'll finish frame 2 as soon as they can here. Over in the extra bowlers for the Cougars is Skylar Labarge and Xander Parker. For the boys, Kaylee Hunter, Isabella Hunter, Brooklyn Shockley, and Lydia Montroy. This is Parker. There we go. The Cougars could get up and start their third frame, but they're not. That was Emily Courier. Or was it? Cougars.
Because she threw something, everybody went, oh, and then it was the end of the game. Somebody she had thrown. Brooke has her own card, right?
I'm really confused there.
Bowling for the Saranac boys, David Frederick with a 2:48. Bowling for the Peru boys, Nick Palmer with a 2:36.
Agony.
Caden Smith with a 2:26. Zachariah Boucher with a 2:26. And Keegan Hemingway with a 2:63. And bowling for the Saranac girls with the new CBAC record with a front 11, Lacey LaPointe with a 2:99. Good bowling.
299, how about that? All right, we got double Cougars here.
Make sure you get my good side.
Gotcha. Spare or Agony, I believe, or Cougars are starting their fourth frame and finishing their third, as I believe is Misak. He's a 6'10". Not sure what our holdup is in lane 23 here. This is the lane that's behind. They're in the third frame. It's a strike. That was Robert. Misak just scored. Now Robert is wait a minute. I believe that was Ziara Agony. No, that was Brooke Misak. That one who just bowled was Agony. So why are the Cougars in the third frame on the right instead of on the left? I do not understand. Strike. There's McKinnon. She gets 8. Kara McKinnon is 9. Musson.
Got it, man.
And here's Agony, Sierra Agony.
That's my side.
I think it's 8. A gutter ball for Musson. Agony, spare. A pat node for Willsboro. Strike for Kira McKinnon. Pat node going for her spare. You got it. Musson is due up on our left here on lane 23. This is Courier. That's the double wood and the 7. There's Musson. Looks like the 5 pin. It is. Left the double wood. Now Emily Courier. She strikes. And a spare for Musson. Skylar Agony for the Cougars. Looks like 1, 2, 4, 10. No, 9, 10. I didn't even see the 9. That's Pat node. I don't see where the 9 pin is there. Got robbed from a pin on her first ball. Should be getting 7 for the frame. Got 8 for the frame. Wait. That's Courier, or Pat node. Strike for Misek. Misek with the strike. Here's Ava Courier. One, 2, 4. That's Sabrina Robert for the Cougars. That's the 6'9". And a spare for Ava Courier. Now Robert. She picks up her spare. Left the 10 pin was Emily Courier. Sierra Agony. That's the 7 pin. 10 pin here for Courier. She left the 10. And an open. Oh, at the moment, 280 to 322, Cougars lead. Skylar Agony starting the 6th frame, probably. Like I said, I'm a little confused here because usually the lane on the left, the team that's bowling on the left is bowling the odds. And that would be the Cougars, but they're not bowling on the odds, they're bowling in the even lane. Let's see what our totals are at the moment. 280 to 332. McKinnon for the Cougars going for 10 pin. Missed it. Swing and a miss. Now here's Misek. Musson gets 6 pins. Leaves almost got 5 pins. I see some double wood there for Misek. Musson's got a little bit of a mess to pick up. Got most of them. This is Robert. I thought it was Misek. It's Robert. It's 9. There's Pat Node for Willsboro. There's a double wood. 3-8. Oh, 3-9. 3-9. Right for Sierra Agony. Patno going for a double wood spare. Nope. Nope. Wasn't meant to be. McKinnon. It's 10. And a strike for Ava Courier. McKinnon will miss her spare, leaves the 10 pin. The next on our left will be Musson, and our right will be Emily Courier. It looks like 8 pins, unless there's a double wood in there. There is. It's a 1-2-5 left. And Emily Courier. On the extra bowlers, that was Brooklyn Shockley. We'll go back to this one. And left to 5. And Courier leaves probably the 6. Fat node. And for the Cougars, Skylar Agony. He gets 6 pins. 2, 4, 5, 8. Fat node gets 8. Agony gets 9. I think I'll finish up this. This is Lydia Montroy over there. I think I'll finish up. This is Xander Parker over that way. There's Misak. I'll finish up this second game, but I don't think I'm going to stick around for the third. For obvious health reasons. I've been tested for flu and COVID. It's just an upper respiratory infection. But it's continuing to aggravate it here when I got a full day tomorrow. With some important things. Not every day you get a UN ambassador coming to Plattsburgh, and Champlain Moore's EMS annual awards banquet is certainly something that we feel obliged to cover, so we want to be in as good a shape as we can for those. Oh, she gave it a good try. That double wood is tough, but she gave it a good try. Good try there, Mixek. There's Emily Courier. Leaves the 2-8. Pat node. There's the 4-7. Got the back one. Not as easy as you think, to get the back one and not get touch the front one. Pat note. Good spare. Could be Isabella Hunter here. Get up the spare. And we got Agony getting a strike. And we got Skylar Agony getting 9 pins, leaving the 10. Oh, Kara McKinnon. .471 to .395, Cougars lead. Looks like we're in the bottom of the 7th or top of the 8th, depending on which lane you're looking at. Spare. For Sierra Agony. 8 pins for McKinnon. Oh. Pay no attention, pay no attention. The old drop the ball and run trick. Misek. And over on lane 24, it's Musson. AC Musson. And she gets a late drop to avoid the split. Leaves just a 10. Musson going for her spare. She'll pick it up nicely. Hard to get the hard to get the faces. With the lighting here. Robert. Oops. Get distracted here. That node. It's the back two. 610 to pick up here for Robert. And she gets him. There's Ava Courier. If you've been counting, you notice that Willsboro's got just 4 girl bowlers. So the 5th spot is vacant. And they have a set amount that they give per frame. They give 10 per frame, apparently. Sierra Agony. And over there, it's Ava Courier. I'll bring up Emily Courier. And Sierra Agony here. It's 8. And leaving the 7 pin. Nice try. The Courier. Skylar Labarge now for the Cougars. Over in the extra bowlers. McKinnon. He has 6 on their first ball. Courier going for the spare, not going to get it. give them a through 8, 4:45. Cougars with 5:38 with McGoldrick to bowl in the 8th. And she'll spare. And we got Skylar Agony starting the 9th frame. Here's Musson. A double wood in there, so that's the 1-2-4-5. 1-2-4-8, excuse me. And a 10 pin picked up by Skylar Agony. There's Musson. Better ball. And Misak. Brooke Misak. With a strike. We're in the 9th frame. And as I said, I'm going to head out of here. I've coughed enough for one afternoon. Like a 4-6-10. There's Robert. She strikes. Pat Node going for a spare. And touchdown right between them. One, 2, 8. That's Sierra Agony. With the 1-2-8 left, here's Ava Courier. Almost, good try. Good try for Agony. Ava Courier has the baby split. Looks like a 5-7. Oh, no, maybe just a. I don't know. That pin looks centered, so it looks like might be a 5. I don't know. It also looks deep. Totally confused. Whatever it was, it's still there. Not anymore now. There's Kara McKinnon. Emily Courier. Oh, just the 2 pin. Oh, 8 pin. Just the 8 pin. And there's Kira McKinnon. Goes for the wood and gets 2, plays 1. And he got it spare. Musson missed them all. Skylar Agony. 7-10. Austin looking for one of them 10 pin spares. And she got 8 pins. So 8 for the frame. All right, we are in the 10th frame. We're in the 10th frame. So there'll be no fill ball there either. So Musson has a 93. This is Patno. It's a strike to start it, so she'll get 2 fill balls. Skylar Agony at a 141. Brooke Misek now for the Cougars. To your right. Patno. And she'll get 9. So she'll get 1 more fill ball. Misek. Not much on that fill ball. Good place for that one, Pat Node. Finishes with a 114. And Misak gets the 10 of them down. Gutter ball for Ava Courier. Well, let's see, Misak. The 10 pin spare gets a 162. There's Robert. Here's the strike. And we got Ava Courier. It's 9 on that one. Sabrina Robert for their first fill. It's 7 pins. Emily Courier. She gets 6 pins.
Next drive on.
Robert. 1 more to add to her 162. It's 9. And got the spare. They got the spare. So let's see. Misak with a 162. Robert with a 181. And we got Sierra Agony coming up now for the Cougars. It's everything but the 7. Here's her fill ball. Her Courier, and she'll get, looks like 7. So Emily Courier will finish with a 113. Ava Courier with a 141. Agony keeps her game alive. 114 for Patnode and 93 for Musson. And with the vacant spot, it gives them a team total of 561. Cougars are at a healthy 714. They've got Agony with a 141. Miseko 162, Robert 181. Sierra Agony going to tell us momentarily. She gets 8. So Sierra Agony gets a 130. And Kira McKinnon will wrap it up. No matter how long you stare at it, it ain't gonna fall. I think we will wrap up the evening. As I said, you're just doing 2 games, but we'll get the end of the boys as soon as the girls are finished here.
7, 8, 7, 8. I did not.
McKinnon, open for the spare. She will pick it up. So she's got a 108 plus what she gets here. 732 for the Cougars. 561, so she can get up to a 118. We'll see what she gets. And strikes out for her fill ball. How about that? Huh? We'll give her a 128. Team total of 742. We'll move immediately over to the boys. Cougars are just starting their 10th frame. Chris Agony gets a strike. Harley Dusso is, the Warriors are 3 players into their 10th frame. Let's see, they got Gavin Ains finished with a 162. Ben Garvin with a 178. Dusso's up now with Ralston and Hathaway to follow. Seven on his first fill ball. Ralston doing his 10th frame. Leaves the 1-3. Agony. And 9 for his fill. Ralston is done. Ralston gets a 123. Looks like at a 136. Unless he throws 2 gutter balls, Hathaway will be the top bowler in this game for his team. With 1 pin behind Garvin. That's 9. Waiting for Bedard for the Cougars. It's 7. Hathaway picking up the spare. They get a fill ball. The extra bowlers are done. They have fewer bowlers over that way, so. I'm 6'1", 250 pounds with a tripod, but some people can't quite see me sometimes. What we got? What's the hold up? Ballard waiting for something. Looks like his pins are ready to go. I'm not sure what the hold up is. So Hathaway is going to go ahead and finish up. His last ball in the second game. He gets the strike for we got Bedard. Gets 9 for the frame. Give him a 92. 254 for Christopher Agony. Wow. 254. I didn't realize how well he had bowled. 197 for Hathaway. So close and yet so far. Here's Bedard's fill. And he gets 10. Oh, excuse me, that's not Bedard. We're moving on to Hopsecker. Liam Hopsecker. And you got a 146. Actually a 156. Plus his fill balls. Hey, he's got a double there in the 10th. It's always fun. .796. Nice game for the Warrior team, former Warriors. Excuse my tripod bouncing. We got a little girl sitting next to me on my left and kicking her feet. Okay, last fill ball. Leave the 9. I'll give him a 175, a nice game. Al Martin. Cougars with a 833. Remember the Willsboro team 796, so the Cougars will take this one, of course. Strike for Martin. Reminder, this is viewer-supported local television. I want to thank Don Quinn, fine referee from multiple sports, who sent in his contribution arrived today. Appreciate his support of Hometown Cable's efforts. We're not paid for being here, folks. It's wholly volunteer. Leaves double wood. Leaves a 2-8. Paul Martin. Got them both. Nicely done. The double wood is tricky. It's tricky. We'll bring up our final bowler for our coverage. Jacob McGoldrick. Oh, got a late drop on the 10. Martin finished with a 178. Oh, gets 8 pins, leaves a 1-2. It's 73 for the Cougars. And McGoldrick picks up the spare to end our coverage of today's match, January 31st, 2025. And McGoldrick finishes with a strong 184, team total of 883, so that's the way it was. Senior night for the Cougars, CVAC Varsity Bowling, January 31st, 2025. We've been at the North Bowl Lanes in beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable TV worthy of your support.